You do not lose control all at once. It happens gradually, quietly. One day you are managing a small team and everything works. You know what everyone is doing, conversations are fast, decisions feel obvious. When something goes wrong, you hear about it immediately, you fix it without effort. Then the team grows, and things start slipping. Deadlines get missed without warning, people agree in meetings and act differently afterward. Small problems become large problems before you even know they exist. And the confusing part is this. You are working harder than ever. More meetings, more messages, more check-ins. Yet you feel less in control than before. Most managers assume this means they are failing. They think they lost a skill, or that they are not meant to lead at this level. But that is not the problem. The problem is that management has changed, and no one explained the new rules. There is a specific moment when leadership stops being intuitive. The instincts that once worked start working against you. For most teams, that moment happens around 10 people. This video is about that moment, why control breaks down as teams grow, why effort stops working, and what strong leaders do differently. If you feel like your team outgrew you overnight, this is not failure. It's a scale problem, and once you understand it, everything changes. There's nothing special about the number 10. No warning, no announcement, but around that size, something breaks. Up to 10 people, management is relational. You don't need systems. Your brain is the system. You know the work, you notice energy shifts, you hear problems early. Information moves fast. But after that point, your role changes. You are no longer in every conversation. Decisions happen without you. Updates arrive late, filtered, incomplete. This is where control leaks. Not because people hide information, but because information degrades as it moves. Each handoff removes clarity. Assumptions replace context. Every step seems reasonable, but the final result is not what you intended. This is the invisible threshold. Your intuition worked because visibility was high. Now, visibility is partial, and intuition becomes unreliable. Managers respond by trying harder. They pay closer attention, they ask more questions, but attention doesn't scale, and the gap between perception and reality grows. That gap creates frustration. Problems feel sudden, explanations repeat, trust erodes. Not because people are bad, but because leadership past 10 people is no longer about awareness, it's about design. When managers feel control slipping, they work harder. They add meetings, they check more, they stay involved. At first, it feels productive. But something dangerous happens. The team learns to depend on you. Decisions slow down, ownership weakens. This is the control paradox. The more you try to control outcomes, the less control you have, because the system underneath gets weaker. People wait instead of acting. Work routes around clarity. Your days fill up. You stop thinking about direction. You only react. The team feels it too. They feel watched, but not guided. Effort increases. Confidence drops. Working harder does not solve the problem. It hides it. Here's the real reason managers lose control. Control moves. When teams are small, control comes from proximity. When teams grow, control moves into systems. If those systems are missing, chaos fills the gap. Control at scale doesn't mean knowing everything. It means knowing the right things happen even when you're not there. Missed deadlines are not motivation problems. They are planning problems. Confusion is not communication failure. It's unclear ownership. Strong leaders stop being the source of answers. They design constraints. They define ownership, decision rules, escalation paths. Past 10 people, control is not presence, it's architecture. Micromanagement is not a personality flaw. It's a systems failure. People micromanage when outcomes are unpredictable. Predictability removes anxiety. Great leaders create constraints that guide behavior automatically. They replace supervision with visibility. The system shows progress. Problems appear early. Control holds even when the leader is absent. That's real control. Every scalable leader makes this shift. They stop being the person who makes things happen. They become the person who makes things possible. They stop fixing symptoms. They redesign structures. Leadership stops feeling heavy. It starts feeling like leverage. If management feels harder than it used to, you're not failing. The game changed. Leadership at scale is about structure, clarity, design. If this helped you, like the video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.